completely shit-faced. And it was amazing. But just the way it clicked, we're drifting around, hitting a speed bump. I go flying up, coming off on the side of the car. Still got a pistol out. How the cops didn't get called for that alone, I'll never know. But we fucking park, and we're clearing the way all the way into our house. Guns out. You know what I mean? At this point, both of us, guns out. Clear in. All right, we're good. Well, like a lot of people, at that time, I never really carried red. You know what I mean? I'd carry amber. I never really carried red. So I put my gun, off to the side, and I'm just like, all right, we get home, we eat some food, and the last thought in my mind's like, man, I gotta clear my weapon before I go to bed because fuck, I got kids, And once again, I'm drunk. Young people and guns don't mix. You know what I mean?
He did the number one mistake for clearing a weapon.
I didn't drop the fucking mag.
He did not drop the mags. He pulled it to the rear, no ammo, let it slide forward, dropped the mag, pulled the trigger, killed the door.
But what do we all know? What do we all know? The golden rule of being an NCO. It's not about what you do. It's about how you articulate it. So I didn't call the cops, anything else. I'm just like, I've had some good food. I think we made sausage and peppers that night. I was like, I had some sausage and peppers, dude. I'm going to bed. Get in bed with the wife. And mind you, when this happens, Garrett, his girlfriend Jess, and my wife are all sitting on a couch together. And I'm like, waving a gun, being stupid, and bam! And I'm just like, hold the gun out, and I'm just looking, and I'm just like, fuck. This really just happened.
I didn't even look. I stared at the fireplace and waited for the scream so I knew who to render medical attention to at that point.
So that's how you guys know that, this kind of shit does happen. Watch. But in our household. But yes, no, so it happens. I just go to bed. The cops come, and I go downstairs. And I know all the cops that live, around here. I do. I'm blessed to have a lot of really good friends around here, and especially my local EO guys. And I go downstairs, and they're like, Anthony, did you shoot your wall? And I was like, absolutely not. I shot my door. It just through my wall. And they're like, well, what happened, man? You're a weapons instructor. Like, what happened? And I was like, you know what, man? I go to the one thing we all go to. Man, my trigger spring fucking broke, man. My weapon malfunctioned. They're like, oh, really? Really? And I was like, yeah, man. I don't know what happened. I went to the range a few days ago. I think I must have left my trigger tension tight. I went to clear my weapon, and I had a double feed. And when I tried to clear it, trigger release, swat, right to the fucking wall, bro. Man, why didn't you call us? Well, man, nobody got hurt. I went and checked on the neighbors. There ain't nobody home. It just went through my door. It lodged in my wall, and 2 pieces were good. I had the drywall rounds. Like, we're good. And they're like, oh, okay, that's the thing? They have drywall rounds? Yeah, bro, they have drywall rounds. You ain't heard of them? You heard of them drywall rounds? I was like, yeah, bro, they have those. And they were like, oh, all right, man. And I'm like, all right, do you guys, and Garrett came down too to help, actually, because they wanted me to give up my weapon. And I gave it to Garrett. And, they were like, Garrett, put the gun up. And he was like, yep, done. But it went along pretty smoothly. So I actually ended up having a lawsuit with my apartment complex over that because they evicted us for it. But my weapon was never confiscated. What did I do wrong? I was never charged.
Yeah, I
won the lawsuit.
My one of my end tables that I have by my bed, it's something similar. I just didn't have a house full of people. Yeah, whenever I have my 9 on me, I carry with it loaded.
Yeah.
Well, I went to bed one night. I went to clear the son of a bitch, and just my brain was not thinking. I always, drop the mag, slide the hammer back, clear it, and then pull the trigger. I dropped the mag, then pulled the trigger, and shot my end table. And I'm against an exterior wall, and the motherfucker went straight out, straight through. hit the fucking hose bib on the outside. So I'm sitting here, I got water coming into the apartment, all kinds of shit. I had to call fucking maintenance. I'm like, hey, I got a water pipe that busted. Thank God it was wintertime. And the guy asked, he goes, well, why did you poke a hole in the wall? Because by then I'd done, with the water coming out, I had to make the hole a little bit bigger. I was like, yeah, I just didn't want the water to build up inside, sir. I was a plumber for 9 years. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, you were? Yeah, I did some of the big shit in Charlotte. And thank God he actually bought it, because the damn bedroom smelled like, a little bit of gun mist. But yeah, I felt like a dumbass after doing it. I was like, son of a bitch. I'm just really shooting my end table. It's a nice end table.
So, Chris, you're sticking to no NDs, right?
No NDs. I've never been privileged to have a good story like that.
Chris is ND free. What about you, Garrett? Are you ND free?
I am currently ND free. Yeah, I can't speak so much for the future, but I am currently at this point ND free.
Well, you guys consider those NDs. I consider mine a stateside kill. Hey, that fucking door was ISIS. Y'all don't even know. That was an
oh shit!
Kill.
Awesome.
But it's about that time in the show. We've got to wrap things up. We've got to get to final thoughts. And once again, I want to change the theme of our final thoughts for tonight, and I want to bring it back to unity through shithole. We talked last week. My goal for everybody this year is to do something cool, do something new within the veteran community. Let's all come together to help each other, to do something together, whether you're starting something new or you have something that's been around. But the glory of something like shithole is this all the way across the board. We can do things and we can reach out to these civilian communities and we can get help, and we can help them as well. We can do things to benefit each other. So tonight, as we're looking at our final thoughts, I want you guys to look at final thoughts based on unity. Things we can do as a community, as a veteran community, to move forward over this next year. Stop the 22. Make people realize we got your six. We're going to do things. We're going to do awesome things, but we're going to do them together. It's what I want our final thoughts to be based on. And I know I'm putting all you guys on the spot, and I fucking love it. So fucking it's almost like good corrective training. You're like, oh, fuck. What do I have to say? And guess what, Chris? You're the special guest. We start with you, good sir.
Right on. Well, hey, I'm just going to leave it at this. People need to stop being so god dang picky about what people say. Who cares? Everybody knows that there's a shithole out there from time to time. It is what it is. Call a shithole. It's all right. That doesn't mean the people are shitholes. It just means that place happens to be a shithole. Stop getting wrapped around the axis about the shit people are saying and just go enjoy your own damn shithole.
Yes. I just want you guys to know it's like South Park episode on here. We have said shithole so many fucking times. If we were censored at all, we'd have a clicker going in the top, like 312, 313. These motherfuckers aren't going to stop. All right, on to you.
Hey, where I got your six is going to be at Dolly's Western Saloon and Tavern in the shithole of Spartanburg, South Carolina. And I say shithole because it kind of looks run down. But hey, you know what? Kings Hollow opening up for Madison Rising. We'll be donating to the Lone Survivor Foundation and the 9/11 Memorial Fund. We got a bunch of badass people coming out. We got some badass guest speakers. Got a lot of nonprofits and foundations coming out that's out there to help our brothers and sisters. So don't just talk about it. Be about it. Come on out. Come out and jam with us. Come out and meet some of these nonprofits and these organizations and foundations that are out here helping our brothers and sisters every day and not just talking about it, not just raising awareness. We're trying to put the fucking fire out. So y'all come out, be a part. October 6th, we'll have a flyer out by the 1st of the month.
Awesome. Garrett,
Hell
on
yeah.
to you.
Well, it's kind of a caveat on what Mr. Ripken and Big Country said. We're all in the military. We're vets. We are used to and we are trained and we know how to embrace the suck.
Yep.
So that's what you gotta do, man. It's all about that. Call it suck, call it shithole. Embrace your shithole, man. Where you are is where you currently are. If you don't want to be there anymore, work your ass off to get out of whatever shithole you are in, so you can make that shithole a better shithole for future shitholes.
Yes. Yes.
Just trying to say
Well,
shithole as many times as humanly possible.
I know. And you see, it stops right there. And it begins again right here. So, when we look at shitholes, you know, moving forward into this next year, we all have some really cool stuff going on, especially on the network. And that's the one thing I love about Dangerous Grounds Network. And I want you guys to all realize this. Is this network allows us to have shows about absolutely nothing like this. Where people can come together, we can share ideas, we can reminisce, we can, you know, reach out, we can help people, we can tell people things. And honestly, it's the reach that matters. I don't think that a lot of us realize the power of our reach. And that's something that I want us to do in 2018. Realize the power of our reach. We can all come together, we can make things happen. You know, like Boone Cutler says, make it happen. You know, that's something we've got to do. We've got to do it as a veteran community because no one's going to do it for us. No one's going to do it for us. We've got to make shit happen. And just like countries making I Got Your 6'2" happen. You know, things like that. Those are what we've got to bring to the table. So with that being said, I'm proud to announce that the Veteran Exchange is bringing something to the table with I Got Your 6'2".
Hey.
Yeah. And we're going to bring some big names in the veteran community out here this time. I've got to get with Country and with his staff to put everything out for the flyers, for the promo and everything else. But we're going to have some fun this year. We're going to have some fun. We're also going to bring some big vendors out. So we're going to raise awareness. We're going to unite. We're going to bring people together in one amazing shithole. And like Bill Clinton, we're going to fuck it up. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's going to happen. But everyone remember, everyone has a part to play. No piece is too small, too big. Anyone that wants to be a part of anything, hell, reach out to us. If you want your own show on Dangerous Ground Network, reach out to Country. But with that being said, thank you all for being with us. Thank you for Chris Ripka for sitting through the stupidity.
Yeah.
For sitting through it.
It's been my pleasure, guys. Thank you very much for having me on.
You know, hey, we'd love to have you, and we'd love to have you back. As always, Country, Garrett, thank you guys for putting up with, once again, the show that I'm never prepared for. I slept through Country show. So just wait. Next week, I'm not going to sleep through it. I will be on Saturday. But when it comes to Barracks Lawyers on Sunday, I will be completely unprepared. You guys have a great day. Great rest of your night. Have a great week. We'll see you next week. Same time,
Peace.
same station.
Howdy.